Hey, amazing people. How are you all doing? Welcome on in. How are you? How are you? Yes, we are ready to go, and I am excited. Just hoping that you all hearing me loud and clear. Yes, let's just make sure you're hearing me loud and clear, that we have no issues when it comes to audio. People, how are you all doing? Welcome. Well, something is telling me we are good. We are good. Hey, hey. Oh my goodness, I am so excited for tonight because we are going to chat. We are going to chat it up, y'all. Come on, say hello. Let me know where you are, where you're tuning in from. If you're on the replay, hey, welcome to you. And definitely drop me a note so I can come over and say hello to you. Put it on some lotion. Drop me a note so I can come over and say hello to you. You know, I love to do that. So when you leave a comment, when you come back to the live, definitely stop on in and say hello, Sabrina. Her backup account is here. Sabrina, hey, thank you. Thank you for showing up. All right, Sabrina, do me a favor. Let me know if the video and the audio, they're good, especially the audio. I'll say this to my friends who come on the line. I know you want to say hello to everybody, but if there's something going on with my audio, let's not wait 20 minutes to tell me. Because I see people saying hello here and there. I'm dropping the gems in between. And when I go on a live, I like to say hello to the host and everybody in the room. And just to give that person an opportunity to share, because we see each other all the time in these internet streets, right? So I'm just asking you, when you come in, we can say hello. But if there's something going on with my audio, just let me know instead of me waiting 20 minutes while everybody say hello. You know, I felt a way about that. But thank you. Grace Travelers and Visa Requirements. Thank you for coming in. Like I said, guys, once you meet each other, do like what I do. I write down the book. I have a little booklet and I write down your names, and that's how I come and give you watch time. Right. So when I come on to a live and I see a lot of people, yes, I'd like to say hello to everyone, but I use that. Great. Thank you. I have the microphone. Oh, I appreciate that so much. Really appreciate it. Makes a difference in the world. And so tonight I want to talk about why we should post anyway. Just go ahead and post your videos, because I'm paying for some things that I decided not to make public. And I taught about that. You can go back to some of my older archives, some of the lives where I did a whole teaching on that, where I did a live. And because of the music that came in and the profanity of someone, the last maybe 45 seconds of the video, and I just decided not to make it public. And those watch hours that I got at that time went out the door. So, you know, I can still make it public, but those are gone. So that's why I'm going to tell you. We're going to talk about 3 things why you should be posting. So if today you did some stuff, let me know. I still have things to upload. I'm still working with my phone. And I'm telling you, it's a little bit difficult because it's always full. Doesn't matter how much space I purchase. It's telling me that, it's telling me that it's full. Oh, man. Oh gosh, I may lose some of the people who usually come in because I'm not set up in vertical. Yeah, yeah. You know, all those people that come in the vertical. Not, I don't know how did we miss that? We were right with the timing and everything. So just drop where you are if you're in the U.S. or wherever in the world that you are. Someone asked me to tell them about my tea, and this is ginger tea. Okay, it's ginger. It's just a little ginger tea. It has a little, it comes in a packet. Can you hear the packet? And I put it in some hot water. Usually I have fresh ginger with lemon. So we'll do that. So tell me, what is it that you're posting, and are you thinking? Well, come on in, everybody. Don't be afraid to double tap the screen and say hello. Say hello. So my thing is this: are you thinking that what you are posting, it's too much repetition, that people aren't responding? Great. Yeah. So do you think that what you're posting, people aren't responding to it? Because sometimes, we may feel as if what we are doing is, oh, I keep doing this. I said that the last time. One of the things I want to say to you is this, that somebody might have missed what you posted. So that's why it's going to be worth you doing that again. There was somebody that I was just listening to, and I listened to her in full. I really like her page, and there were some things that she said, and I said, you know what? Hey, maybe I might have missed that, and so it sounded as if it was something new to me, although it was something that was already done. So who here is thinking that they may have to, change what they're doing or bring it a different way? Let me know, Grace. Have you thought about how you are presenting your videos? Hey, everybody, welcome on in. Say hello, say hello. Thank you so much, Sabrina. Yes, girl, I try to put it together for y'all. I'm trying to put it together. Thank you so much. I a beautiful person, and I respect you too. Thank you so much. So let me know, Grace, or those of you who are listening in, have you thought about other ways you can bring information to your clients or your viewers? Let me know what your thoughts are, because we're going to talk about posting. Anybody else? Let me know what you're thinking about when it comes to um, posting. Let me know, guys. So I'm going to talk about why you should post anyway. Okay. And here's why. Sometimes we may think that people may not want our information. So what I was able to do, I went in my phone and I recorded a few videos. And I know a lot of people are having issues with getting their videos out there. They're having a lot of issues with, because there's not enough space, which I've kept buying. So what do? I do my videos, and they're saying the best place to upload your videos should be from your laptop. So you can record your video. You can record your video, right? And then put it in draft and then go on your laptop and do whatever needs to be done. So that's one of the reasons why you should. You should post anyway, because you get an opportunity. Remember, I told you in your car, for you to do long length videos, you want to do videos that are longer than 8 minutes, right? And you could do two 4 minutes and some seconds video, or a couple 3 minute videos, and before you know it, you put them together, and that you don't really need a lot of editing. Okay, Grace said, I think I'm good to keep doing live stream and sometimes upload videos. It's not easy. And that's the truth, because I have videos right now that aren't uploaded because of, when I do that, it's telling me it's taken a while. So I'm trying to figure out what to do. Oh, you say it's good. All right. So it's good. Yes. So it's good for how you're doing it right now. And so there's L's Endeavors. Hey, hello, come on in, girl. I'm sipping the tea tonight, gonna drop the gems, because I'm telling you to keep on dropping. We may not have a lot of people on because I'm not in the vertical mode. That's a mistake. So I may only do half hour of this, then come back for the next half, because it's best to do it as such. But one of the things I'm telling everybody to go ahead and do longer form videos. Remember, couple lives ago, I tell you to do a few of them, and I told you to do a few, and you will be able to put them together, because I use iMovie. Very simple. I have my intro, my video, and my outro. That's it. So if you can do it all at once, that's fine. If you can do a couple of them, that's good. So El's Endeavor, I think I went to your page, and we're shouting each other out, and you guys, you've been amazing. You guys keep coming back, and I really appreciate you. You guys come back, you comment, and it shows me that the work that I'm doing is not in vain. Because sometimes you can feel away, like, giving a lot of great information, but I understand that people are busy. So Elle's Endeavor, I know I went on your let's see. Yeah, when was the last time you did something else? Because I was trying to um find something on you, because it's the beginning of the week. Have you done Elle's Endeavor, have you done anything new today? Trying to find those who are doing let's see, videos. Okay, okay, she got a couple, yes, because there were some things that I grateful for caregivers. I think I got up to that. Life be life in. All right, girl, because some of them I started watching. I'm just going to make sure that I comment, because when there's about editors can't get CapCut anymore. Yeah, there's something going on about with CapCut. So it's still come up. It's 7 minutes. All right. So I see some of your stuff. I tried the new health soda. All right. So we're gonna go there. Oh, you were just there. You were 7 minutes and 27 seconds. Girl, that has been happening to me. So at the end, I'll put a still shot. Okay. I put a still shot and I extend it like for 30 seconds. You have to find a way, because okay, you did shorts. Amazing. Yes, I haven't done shorts in almost 2 weeks because I was checking the algorithm. Remember, I told you guys I backed away from doing shorts. So this is the thing. Let's see, you have 242 subscribers. And the thing is this, I backed away from shorts. I waited until I reached a little bit over 1,000. Yeah. So I waited until I reached over 1,000, and then I backed away from the shorts because I wanted to find my audience. And then my key audience is this girl. You were this close. The key audience that I wanted to find or find in my video. And one of the videos has now over 1,100. It has over 1,100 watch. People are watching it, and my watch hours went up on that one video. So that's one of the things I want to talk to you all about. I'm putting something together for those of you who are here on YouTube. I just don't do work. You will just for the YouTube. You got to know how to use this and to use reverse engineering with YouTube. Okay. So the thing is that you're going to get it next week. Even at the end, you could put in a blooper. I have bloops, like when I'm like, oh, and the camera goes falling. There's some things that I'm going to do with mine. Like, I'm not wasting this footage. I'm like, I am not wasting this footage. After it ends, you're going to see me, my camera flying and stuff like that, because the realness of who you are, you want to show up with that. So one of the number one thing is why you should be posting them, doing three things. It's yes. Thank you so much, Els Endeavor, because that I didn't even pay any attention. I was like, oh, it's moving. I saw when it was at 600. I was like, what? And then it seemed stuck for a while. And then it started moving. I'm like, oh my God, YouTube is recognizing and recommending it. So that's why I'm thinking it's going to be important. Make sure you all can see me. I don't know why my camera just went dark, but make sure you guys can see me. Yeah, just make sure that you are clear on who your audience. Are you clear on who your audience is? Els Endeavor, tell me, are you clear on your audience? Like, who are you speaking to? Because if that's the question that you're having, like, who are you speaking to? Because listen, your audience will find you. I'm seeing where you've had videos over 283, over 100, and you're up there. You're moving up. So are you clear on your audience, and have you recognized? Yes, the shorts will bring in the subscribers, but there might be these ghosted subscribers. After a while, they don't come back. So you can build, but make sure that you are building with having a solid foundation. Have a foundation with the building, and then you can get that in between. So what I'm doing now, I'm going to Yes, that's how you can get subscribers, else Endeavor. You can use the shorts to get subscribers. And that's what I said. The subscribers will come in with the shorts. But remember, you may not see the numbers on your videos. So, what I did, and I'm going to say it again, what I did, I used the shorts, yes, to build my subscription base. Half of it was maybe shorts, and half of it are people who actually found what I'm doing. All right. So, you build it with that. However, you want people to watch your long form videos. So, when I pulled back, on the shorts, it hurt me because I could have had over 2,000 subscribers already, guys. So, yes, it's not hard to get subscribers. So, when they're telling you get 1,000, get this and that, you can actually get those. But what's happening, they will not be watching your long form videos. So, you're going to have to start training certain people to watch your long form videos. And the reason why you should be posting, it's because there are people from different parts of the world that will be watching your videos. Okay. So while you're sleeping in a different side of the world, people will be watching your video. Okay, January 20, I was at 5:05. I did shorts and now I'm at 10:27. Yes, the shorts will definitely pull you in. Sabrina, how are you feeling tonight? Right? All right. Els Endeavor said she is sometimes, hey, my friend out of the Philippines, Kapit Baha, Kapit Baha. I know Betty would go, Kapit is Kapit Baha. When I come back on, you're going to have to pronounce it for me. Kapit Baha. Good evening. I cherish. How are you? We're having ginger tea again. How are we doing? Sabrina is hanging out with us. Stay a little bit longer, Sabrina. Grace is here. I understand. And Ellis Endeavor is saying, and I cherish shares a pleasant good evening to you. Ellis Endeavor said, I understand people will watch the long form videos later. Yes, but also do your long forms in between. Because what I did when I started doing my long forms and I went looking, I was getting subscribers on my long form. So you must continue doing your long forms because there are going to be people who will watch that. When I'm out walking, I didn't get to walk tonight because the temperature is dropping like crazy. And that happened a couple nights ago. I went walking and the temperature was like at 32 degrees and it started falling. My walk is 2.5. It could take me 2 hours, 45 minutes. It's a long walk, right? And by the time I'm coming back, the temperature started to drop. So I had to be careful with that. But while I'm out, listen, guys, we will listen to things when it's longer. So if I'm cleaning the house, I'm going to listen to longer videos. If I'm laying around, I could scroll through shorts for a while, but it's good when you have the longer videos. If you're doing dishes or packing the dishwasher, whatever you're doing, and I always find somebody's video to listen to. So the longer videos, I know where to go for my longer videos. You want to be one of those people. Mary Jane recently just did I think she did a 20-minute video because we're up in it. And I watched the whole thing, especially I know and love you guys. I'm going to be watching it. There are people from different parts of the world. She said, okay, Sabrina said, I'm a little bit bored. Can you make me interested in something? All right, Sabrina. So what's going on with the cat and the bunny rabbit? Guys, this goes on here in my lives. Where do you keep the bunny, Sabrina? Because I see that you have a cat and then I saw a picture with the bunny. Where do you keep the bunny? Because, we're talking about posting. We're talking about our animals. And some people post their animals. A couple nights ago, we were talking about how some of these um, animals have their own Instagram page. Right, as Grace said, long form videos are very important. They help with watch hours. Sabrina, do you think your cats like being on having a camera on them? Because I'm trying to keep Sabrina here, guys. She really supports my channel. But when we talk about animals, she lights up. Animals, she'll light up. So yeah, so that's one of the things. um, thinks people love babies. Let me tell you, when I'm scrolling shorts, somebody's doing a dance, I'm going to watch it. Nemo 504 is always doing a dance or something. I think it's hilarious. But then it reminded me, for those of you who are in Nemo 504 community, go and watch one of his long form videos. And today I think I watched 3 or 4. They were like 8 minutes. His videos are like 8 minutes. And so you can go, and it's really inspirational. So make sure that you go and watch some of his videos. So you have a long form videos. I've had somebody who came and watched my live, and she stopped halfway, sent me a note and said, hey, I was able to listen. And she came back and finish it. So that's what I'm doing. Like, I Cherish Church, I might have missed her live, but I'm going to go back and watch something, and then I can leave a note and say, hey, I got to this point, and then I'll finish it. Now, Sabrina said, my bunny is in my basement. She has a cage in there. We have her there so it doesn't smell. Oh, so who cleans the cage? Sabrina said, I'm not sure if she likes having the camera on her. I think she doesn't really care, though. Yeah, that can be the way. Some people don't like uh, to have cameras on them, and some animals do, and some are just doing a little thing for the video. So Elle's Endeavor, she says, thank you, Grace Travel. So Grace told her, once again, guys, you can get subscribers by doing shorts. You can get subscribers, yes, from doing shorts. However, when it comes time for people to watch your videos, make sure you create a healthy balance. Still do your long form videos, because there are those of us who are going to find you by your long form videos. I've had videos that are being recommended, long form videos. They were not shorts. I didn't even have shorts for some of them, but YouTube is recommended those videos. And some of my short forms, they're being recommended. Let's hear what Elle's Endeavor saying. Boogie has over 11,000 views on her dancing short. Happy for her. Yes. And I think you need to get monetized, you need 3 million on the shorts. And the shorts are good because sometimes people just don't want to think about a lot of stuff that's heavy. That's fun. Those are people. And then some of those people may trickle over to her long form videos. Okay. So, yes, you can use that to build subscribers. But once again, your foundation is going to be on doing the long forms. So, what are we going to do? We're going to create a healthy balance. You're going to do your shorts. Elle's Endeavor, if you want to do your shorts, because I was able to see some of your shorts. Hey, Lushana, how are you? I'm so sorry. I'm not even in vertical mode. I'm not in vertical mode, so I'm not getting the people on tonight. I usually do, but I'm thankful and grateful for every person that's on the line. Lushana, thank you so much. Honored that you're here. So that's what I'm saying. The shorts, you can create a healthy balance. I went without doing shorts for about a week, almost 2 weeks, and one of my videos went to 1,100. Now, what's happening to those videos? I am getting subscribers. They're getting an idea. They're getting a feel of who I am and what I'm talking about. That came about when I was going to step back from YouTube. Because YouTube, this search engine, it knows exactly what it's doing, and it will attract the right people. So the moment you start to speak the language of who your ideal, these clients are these viewers, they will start to show up. And now they're letting me know what their thoughts are. And so those videos, I go back and I study them. I'm studying these videos, like, why are they watching it? Where in the video am I getting my peak? Where are they dropping off? The reason why I'm doing that, I don't do that with all my videos, but then I know there's some things that I could tweak, things that I could do a little bit different. And even on those videos, there's a video I did that was just 2 minutes. And I think by now almost 12 subscribers on that video. And it was a short video. And I just made a simple request from that video. So now train them. You know, Maya Angelou said we train people how to treat us. That's the same thing with our viewers. So there are people where I go when I want long form and I'm out there. I am going to be listening to them, especially when I'm doing the walks because it's so cold. I don't have time stopping all the time doing this. Okay, it's a 4-minute video. So make sure that there's a long form video somewhere on your channel that people will go ahead and watch. So that's one of the things. Good. And that they're sharing their thoughts with you. Yes, because I am a registered nurse. I'm careful how I speak about nursing. I'm not going to bash it, but we've been through a lot. And there are those who talk about the environments that they work in, and some are really, truly voicing it. Okay. But I love nursing. It has been amazing to me, but we have our issues. And people, right? People have things to say. Um, El's Endeavor is good. They're sharing their thoughts. Yes. Yes. And that's the thing. Hey, Sabrina, if you have to go to sleep, it's okay. I understand it's getting kind of late. So if you have to go to sleep, hon, there's no problem, or you just want to listen to us. Maybe it'd be so boring and put you to sleep, girl. And if your cat is there with you, we don't know the cat's name. Did you ever tell us the cat's name, Sabrina? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on over here, y'all. So that's one of the things. You'll never know who is watching your video. Number two, I'm going to tell you this. There are some days that there are certain videos will give you the boost that you need. And so I am going to say this one word and it's going to make sense to you. For those of you who've been here for minutes, just a few, because we're not in vertical, so it's just going to be us here. Just drop a 1. I'm going to drop this gem. Drop a 2 because we're number 2. I want you, because this gem, this one word is going to make a difference in how you put that video out there. So drop a 2. If you want to hear me, drop that gem about this one word that's going to make a difference. That's going to make a difference in your life. I can go ahead and share that with you, and only with your permission, I'll do that. If not, we'll just keep moving. But when today I listened to Nemo 504, and I said, you know what? I'm seeing a lot of his shorts, but I want to support him. And so I chose to show up and watch some of his long form videos, along with the ads that were there. Okay. So you can be in the moment of, hey, I'm seeing this person, I'm seeing their shorts. I know when Els and I first connected and I started watching her videos, a lot of her shorts started showing up. So the thing about it is when you engage, you are going to see Els Endeavor. Thank you for that. When you engage, you're going to see activity. And so the word that I want you to think of, and thank you for that, Els Endeavors, it's intention. Intentional. Are you intentional? Be intentional. Remember the way that you feel, it's going to come through in your videos. If you're hype, one of my videos, one before this one, I was very hype. I'd listened to Dodash, I'd listened to Dante, I'm listening to other people, and I was so hype, and I was really hype. And the intention behind that video was to motivate other people. What is the intention of you putting that video out there? That's the message I want. When I said nursing was in big trouble, I had to start thinking about the people I wanted to reach, and I needed to be honest about it. And so because of that, what is your intention? Your intention. Be intentional about what you are doing, what you are saying, because you want to be able to convey that other people will be able to get that. So yeah, we can post anything, but my intention, what's my intention? You start to work backwards. I want somebody to hear this, to see if it resonates with them. They may not agree 100%, but at least I am attacking, at least I am deciding to deal with the information. So else be intentional about it. Why am I doing this? Okay. Who needs to hear this? And what is your intention after they hear this? Be intentional about why you're posting. So the first thing we spoke about, post anyway. There are people who may need to hear what you are saying at any time of the day. They could be somewhere else in the world. Post them. My analytics Guys, I don't get caught up on the analytics. I just needed to check it and understand it, that content creators will not be the bulk of the people who are watching your videos. Content creators, I will say it again, and no disrespect, let's understand that. We will give you your watch hours, but if that's the only thing you're going to focus on, it's not going to work. There were 60 something percent of the people, 40 something percent were not subscribed to me. And it wasn't a bad thing, because guess what? They were watching my videos. They are watching the videos. Remember, content creators are not the ones that you're going to depend on alone. That's just a part of what we're doing. We're building community. We are connecting with each other here. But those videos, baby, while you're sleeping, somebody else in Dubai, what is 10:36 p.m. here? It's probably 10:36 or whatever time. I know there's a 12-hour difference, right? Somebody else on the other side of the world is watching your videos. Somebody else may wake up in the middle of the night and watch your videos, right? Lashana's stuff could pop up, and I'm watching, I'm watching her videos where she's teaching something in her 1,000. Somebody even came over and said, "Hey, from the 1,000 content creators," and I was like, "Wow!" Tonight I went on somebody else and I said, "Hey, I saw you on Lushana Success Systems live," and the person gave me a thumbs up. So sometimes too, people are letting you know. See that? And that's the thing. That's what I do, Lashana. If I'm washing dishes, I am listening to somebody, and that's when I look for the long form video. So there was a young lady on, I think she was like a life planner, and you said, "Hey, if you're new to this community, watch us some more and find out," and blah blah blah. And I said, her name is interested, and I went to her video. I watched two videos. One was 2 minutes and maybe 34 seconds. Another one was 11 minutes and something, and I watched the full thing. Okay. I watched the full thing because something about her interested me, and I went, and I thought she said something about being a nurse, but I'm going to go back and that's one of the things, guys, when you're watching videos, don't move it. Don't go fast, because they're going to lose. They're not going to get those watch hours. So I don't do any of that stuff, because I want you to get your full watch hours. And if you do that, the it will tell you inside the studio. That's right. Okay. Someone is always watching. Hey, Lucy. I was on Lucy's live. What was it, yesterday? You were on for a long time. So I passed through on the live. It just showed some love, and it is what it is. Thank you for coming. Thank you for being here. Elson Dever said, "Yes, Paul and Peg told me they found me on Lashana's live." Yes, Lashana's live. There are a lot of people there. And what I do, if there's somebody, and it's hard when new people come, you want to say hi to everybody. I just write down their information. I have my little black book. And if there's something, I have this black book. Lashana, I know you have your notebook, but baby, my little black book is getting there. And there are people that you'll go and you will watch them. So that's the thing. You don't have to. There are people, their format may be different. What they do, how they are, and they show up, they may be different. I'm not there to argue with anybody. If I think you have something to say, I'm going to watch your video and I'm going to comment. Okay. I'm not going to get into the politics of it all. No, listen, I'm in a season in my life right now. Auntie don't even have time for any of that stuff. I'm just here to love on people. I'm here to do what I need to do. So that's the thing. Yes, people will find you elsewhere. And wherever I go, I will say where I found them. Hey, anywhere, anytime, JD, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Oh, you're number 5. Yeah, I'm not in vertical mode, so I'm not getting the numbers that would pop on. Sometimes I'll get a rush of like sometimes 20 something people or 11 people or 19, they just show up, and that helps, but that's okay. Greetings and blessings, host, and everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. Oh my God, guys, let me tell you, post anyway. People will be watching. And also, one of the things that I do, so I say post at any time, people will be listening. Be intentional about your post, Make sure you're speaking to your ideal audience. And so I'm speaking to the hearts of the people who like attracts like. There must be something that I'm saying why Lucy keeps coming back, why many of you keep coming back, right? I keep it, as they say, I keep it 100. I keep it 100. I ain't getting up in people's, it just is what it is. Don't judge me for who I love or for who I can. It just is what it is, right? And so that's it. Be intentional. The voice, what you're speaking with, just like when you're sending an email. Sometimes I could send an email and I will send all of that fire. And I said, let them, and then I have to pull back. Okay. So be intentional with the message. And I want many of you to do that. When you're intentional, it will reach where it needs to. Yeah. So that's one of the thing, guys. Number 3, engage. When you post, engage with people in your community. When you post, engage with people in your community. One of the hacks is to, before you do a live, okay, you can go ahead and you engage with people. They're going to get the notification and then they'll see you. Okay. That's one of the things. Also, when you're live on your screen, it will show up that you're live. So maybe if you know when to post and you post a short, let's say you post a short around the peak time, right? They will see from that short that you're live. And sometimes, okay, it will bring them over there. So the strategy with that, to be strategic, we have post any times, be intentional, but be strategic with your posting. Also, just like Facebook, that one over there. The thing is, a friend called me and said, why is it people aren't responding to my posts? You know why? I said, you're not responding to anybody. I said, you don't come under mine. You're not saying things. She said, oh, and you know what she did? She started going under other people's thing, at least 3 words over there. It's at least 3 words. Just post something. And also, if you, in your, what is, that short thing, I'm not even over there as much anymore, but they will see you. And once you start to engage with them, they are going to show up within a half hour. There's a 30-minute window that when you engage, they will see your post. So you can engage before 30 minutes before, then you do your posting. And because you engage with those people, right? Because you engage with them, you start bumping up in the algorithm. That's over there. I've seen it worked here. I've seen people before they go live started liking some of my stuff. And it's a reminder, because let's say LaShawna does her thing at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, right? When it pops up, because I'm out usually walking. That's a weird time. Either I'm walking or I'm picking up from the train station, right? So whatever I'm doing, I will get the notification that, hey, she's coming on, and I will click it, remind me, because my hands are cold. It's like 20 something degrees I'm walking in. But that reminded me. So what did I say with this? If this made sense to you, drop a 3. If it made sense what I say about using strategy when you're posting, drop a 3. I want to see if it makes sense to you guys, because you want to be in front of the people who really truly like what you're doing. So number 3, strategy, be strategic with how you do your postings. Who is interested in that? Does that make sense to you, that you're being strategic with engaging with people who have made comments under your videos? Because sometimes if you first see it, you could give a heart or a thumbs up. Then you go and write something. If it makes sense, let me know. Thank you, I Cherish Church. I appreciate that, right? So if it makes sense, because that's going to send me a reminder. I already told y'all about this menopause brain. All right. LaShawn, I'm over here trying to juice my ginger everything. Okay, I'm doing what I need to do. So the more reminders I get, the better off it is. Be strategic. One of the things that I also do, and it's personal, maybe I shouldn't even talk about it, but I really believe in supporting other content creators. I believe in the law of reciprocity. I believe if you've brought me something that's so valuable, there's a way I can say thank you. Whether it's super chat, buy somebody a cup of coffee. It's just the way it is. Your girl is a tither. We're all here giving of our time. Your time and your offerings. It's not always about the money, but I do believe in just supporting people. They don't even have to know. Sometimes they'll see it, or somebody could just really, I could see somebody, teaching their heart out. And I'm like, wow, I just feel so blessed at that moment. Hey, I Cherish Church, I know it's supposed to be your birthday month, and I'm looking for that thing that you said you were going to do. Yes, Els Endeavor said, I do my best to respond to all comment. However, if you're unable to respond to all of the comments before you go live, we're being strategic. We're being intentional with our message. We're being strategic. Somebody may want to hear this, right? Somebody may want to hear it. And so that's the way of saying thank you. My way of saying thanks, I'm watching the videos. I'm going to let those ads run. That's why I have the iPad and this and that. And not everybody may be able to do it. I can work from home or my office, which is, and I can put all of my stuff in a knapsack. I take it to my office, my business, my office. I can do whatever I want. I can have stuff running. But that's my way of saying thank you, even from their AdSense. So once you start to think about it, the reason why I'm saying all of this, it's because then it will make sense. The moment that you're saying, hey, I'm supporting this content creator by watching them, I'm supporting them by engaging and saying things, about what I watched, what I saw, and that I'm being really, strategic about it. If I want to send them a star or a coffee or whatever I need to do, just to say really thank you. Because remember, we attract who we are. And you're doing it out of your goodness of your heart. You're not just doing it for, you're doing it because you're happy for them. Mama Bowman just released. Thank you. Thank you. A few people have been asking that for a couple of months. And that's one of the things I said to people. Don't be shy, especially us givers. We are givers, 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 but we don't know how to receive. It's okay to receive. Somebody will want to bless you, guys. It's okay. Because let me tell you, when we went out to dinner in New York City. Can I tell you a story? Drop a 3 if you want to hear it, because there's a gem behind this story. You are going to appreciate it. I think we're at drop a 4. We had 3. Drop a 4. I think like Brother Man, 4th floor. Is it 5th floor? He said 5th floor. Okay, so drop a 4. There's something I want to tell you, and there's a reason why. And it is important. Drop a 4. I need at least 3 people to drop a 4, because this gem that I'm about to share with you, we know it, but we need to hear it again. We know it, but we need to hear it because it makes a difference. Let me tell you guys, don't take YouTube for a joke. YouTube is massive. YouTube is massive. Okay. I am part of a think tank because of somebody I met through, I know of them, but I met them through YouTube. Number 4, I Cherish Church just dropped a 4. YouTube is, guys, don't sleep on YouTube. Many of us in the coaching arena, we do reverse psychology when we come here. We're not really, when I came here, that's why I wasn't into the monetization and all of that thing, because it wasn't just what I did, right? It wasn't where I came to get clients. Okay. It was just another thing. It was just for visibility. And I treat it as that because wasn't where I got my clients, my audience. We just come here to be seen, guys. That was the opposite. We came the opposite way. There are folks here who've been here for years trying to get monetized when the money is okay. So for us that came there, that's number 4. I want to drop a gem. If you're able to drop a 4 in the chat, because this is really important with all the other things that we've spoken about. Be seen, somebody somewhere. I got people in Kenya and the Philippines. I'm sleeping. They're watching. They're saying, hey, new friend, I'm here to support you. Okay. It's really important that we understand this. And all right, I Cherish Church. And I'm going to do this because we spoke about the law of reciprocity. We went out to dinner in the city, myself and another colleague. We went to a play, and then the rest of the doctors and nurses, they left. And so we were the 2 that could not make the dinner. So we said after the show we're going to go, and we saw Michael Jackson, and it was a fun show. And we said, okay, we'll just go back to where dinner was, which was like 3 blocks away. And we went, and it was restaurant week, and the guy just thought he was giving us this big heavy leather menu that we were going to order all this food, probably would have cost us way over $200 um, per person. It probably would have cost us maybe 150. But just looking at that, and I remember one of the doctors said, hey Sharon, they have something for restaurant week. So we said, okay, we'll do restaurant week. And it was like $60 a person. I don't drink, so it was just like, let me just order whatever they had going on. And at the end, my bill was $77 with the taxes and everything. And I thought that he did really well with the place closed at midnight, so they were nice, and the people that served us. And in the gratuities, they already had the 20%, right? They already added in the 20%. So would you have left a tip or not? That was the thing. Would you have left a tip because the 20% was already added in? Let me know your thoughts, guys. And yes, it was decent. It was decent service. It was a very nice place. And it was the end of the night, and he had other people that were supporting him. So, at that corner, there were like 4 tables. So, would you have left him a tip after that? I don't know if you guys can hear me because my thing is blank. I don't see anybody. I don't even know if I'm connected, guys. Um, I don't think I'm connected. Oh, all right. Can you hear me? Are you able to hear me, Lashana? Because I don't see any movement on my thing here. She just let me try it on this. Okay, let me see. Now I can see people. You're a minimalist. All right. So what I do, okay, she wouldn't leave a tip. So because of I like the treatment. You could tell he wasn't happy at first because the my colleague, she noticed it. She was like, "Oh, is it because we're not going to be spending about $200 per person? He's just not coming back." I said he'll come back, but who's going to eat that food? We didn't even have time for all of that anyway. But for me, yes, thank you. So for me, it was a 20% tip was already done, and I chose to put 18% on it. And she said, why would you put 18% on it? And I said, because I feel like, And she said, but why would you do it? It's already built in. And I'll tell you this, I understand the law of reciprocity. And this is my personal belief. Nobody else's. You can hear me. Okay, washing dishes. Okay, great. So for me, why did I leave a tip on top of a tip? Was it the five-star treatment? He did what he had to do. He answered our questions. He served us, and it was quite pleasant. It was the end of the night. It's New York City. It's restaurant week, and it was crazy. And it's a really nice place, only with reservations, but they took us. And I left it, and I knew, even when I said because I wanted to, and she said, but why? And she looked at me. I said, you really want to know? She said, yes. I said, I believe in the law of reciprocity. Many of these folks here, this is how they make their living. This is how I know, because I got something to do too, because I don't trust that dishwasher. It's just too quiet for me. So the law of reciprocity was this. Why I chose to leave it. And usually a lot of things I do, I don't talk about it, but I'm going to for this reason. I said because I thought he was good with the service. He answered our questions. And I saw the young people around him that were working. They were exhausted, but they came and they served us. A lot of them didn't speak English. Like I said, it's an upscale. It's a really nice space, right? But and I chose to because I wasn't just thinking of him. Like I said, he was very pleasant. He answered our questions. He did what he needed to do. And you can read body language. And he was really like, hey, these are 2 less people. I don't drink, all of that stuff. So whatever was going to happen. That's what I'm saying. Cause I'm doing my thing. You know what? Lashana's like, why is she in your pockets? I could do what I want to do. But what I explained it, and I felt that she needed to understand this. For me, when you read a room, I saw the young people that were there. Whenever they get tips, they share it amongst themselves. It's not just for the waiter, right? They share it amongst themselves. And I saw the young people who were serving, giving us water, all of that stuff. And you know, it's hard to get people to work. But I explained it to her and I said, there's something called the law of reciprocity. And I said to her, the moment you want money to come into your life, the moment you want money to show up, you move some, baby. And she was like, ah. So there I am, taking pictures of my receipt. She said, why are you doing that? I said, girl, we're in a business. We're talking about business. This is dinner. We're talking. We spoke a lot about business because we both have, I have an agency. She has her school, and so we're there talking. And I'm clicking pictures. And I said, "Girl, I got to keep them receipts because I'm a hot mess when it comes to it." So she is learning from me while she see me doing that and scanning and uploading my stuff. And then she said, "Oh, let me start doing that." And I said, "If you want to think," I said, "this is my belief. It's not anybody else's. If I want something to move in my life, and it's from a spiritual level, right? And we all do things because we're here giving. Lashana, every night you show up, you're giving, you're giving. God is going to bless you because you're doing it out of your heart and you love it and you're helping other people. Folks have to understand that when we show up, and that's the thing about your videos, it's helping other people. You don't know that you could say something that could motivate you. Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 L's endeavor, ding, ding. And that's one of the things people have to understand, right? But even if it's not that, sometimes I give cash. Okay. If it's me and I want to do that, I do that. But this is my way of saying, hey, let's take care of this. Plus these Amex points, I'm going to get these points anyway. So it comes back to you guys. It comes back to you. And so I said, the law of reciprocity is this. What goes around comes around. Money is currency. It will flow. And it's like she wanted me to tell her more. I said, it's just the way that I flow. And when I want things to move in my life, I'm looking for somebody to bless. Is this making sense? Okay. Yes. And it's not even just that. I am looking. So when I say, if you don't have something somewhere, somebody in iChurch, like I said, somebody may be looking to bless you because you blessed them. Is this making sense? Is this making sense? Sometimes they say, give God something to bless. So I may go looking for someone and I see either I can super chat them, I can buy them a coffee. That's my personal business. I can do with what I want because something they said, something they did blessed me. And for my way of thinking, guys, how can I do it? Can I watch a video? Can I share it? Can I watch their ads? Because they just bless my spirit. So we're jumping and I got a text, hey, the last train leaves at 12:56 a.m. And I'm like, oh my gosh, at 11 something, we're gonna have to walk from 47 down to 33rd. And it's like, we gotta go. I'm not even worried about Uber. So here we are trying to get the train. Got on the train. One would have been closer to my stop, but the other one, I said, you know what? I could just Uber from there. Got on the train. And I told the guy, I said, listen, I should have been on the other train, but this goes to the main city. And that's just like 20 minutes from where I live. I wasn't able to purchase a ticket. So this is me going through my wallet. Between you and me, he was like, forget about it. Did you hear what I said? I cherish Church, Lusana, L's endeavors, Grace, and everybody else up in the chat. Jumped on the last train back to my state, because that was out of state. We were in New York, right? Because I'm right in the New York tri-state area. So if ever you hear me say New York, there's a reason why I do that. Just know I'm New York, right? But where I needed to go, did you see? And she looked at me and she said, I see that worked. I said, what? She said, it came right back to you. Did you guys get that? Did somebody get what I just said? You got that, right? I blessed this guy at the thing with the people who worked with him. And before my friend left, if she's watching this, girlfriend took out another $10 bill, left it on the table. It's not to make anybody feel no way. L's endeavor. Yes. It will come back to you. And sometimes it will come back more. Why is that? That's why I'm saying your intentions need to be clear, from a clear heart. I looked at those young people working with him in that section, and they were tired. They were very pleasant. I asked them, I'm a Caribbean girl. I don't care how fancy. It's one of those places with a little dish and it's fancy, and they put the dressing on and it make this little zigzag thing. I was like, do you have, I said, excuse me, I'm a Caribbean girl. Do you guys have any hot pepper or pepper flakes? They brought me out a big thing. I was like this on my food. This Caribbean girl had to put some of that on it. I didn't care how fancy this restaurant was. I'm like, the guy who goes like this, right? And they were very nice, really nice. So when you read the room like that, and I said, you know what? It's a great way just to be a blessing to them, right? So it comes right back to you. So people, when you're here, continue doing what you're doing because it could make a difference. A song could make a difference in a person's life that might have felt that they're at the edge of what, right? The song said, I was at the edge of a breakthrough, but I couldn't see it. And so when I started to think about who needed to hear my message, and I did that nursing is in big trouble. Okay. And I spoke from the heart of a nurse, and I spoke from the heart of even family members and caregivers. That happened. Mama Bowman, congratulations to her. About over a month ago, I did a live. She was on the live, and I gave a few people an assignment. I said, by Q1, you should have your books. I said, Mama Bowman, you are a caregiver. I see her when I watch her videos. I see how loving and caring she is, and she really loves what she's doing. I said, you could help so much people by doing an ebook. I woke up, got a notification. I said, oh, Mama Bowman came in. Let me watch it. Guess what happened? Mama Bowman got her ebook on Amazon, y'all. So when you open your mouth, you could be a blessing to someone. And by her said, you know what? That's a good idea. I'm going to do it. She worked on her ebook. And I think I bought it. It said $8 and something. So I don't even know how to read the Kindle thing, but I went on my Amazon thing and downloaded. So go over there, Mama Bowman, have her ebook. And that was just from saying, I see you doing beautiful work. Maybe you could help other people. LaShawna said, Els Endeavor said, yes, all of that came back. She said, I never forget, Tim and I paid for a party of 4, and all we asked them to pay was the tip. And they came out with $5 on a 150 table. I was like, what? Oh my gosh. Yeah. People don't understand that. Tim and I give a better tip. Yes. And I believe in tipping. Guys, there was another lady, oh my gosh, I can't remember right now, but I saw her chat, and she did a whole thing about tipping. Even if you think that the service isn't great, I'm going to tip them. Even if you're going to tip whatever is there, they could do bigger. They could do better. So there's a diner that's not far from me. And every Monday or every other Monday, I would take myself out to breakfast. And I used to just go out, because Mondays are like my admin's day. Mondays in my office is like Fridays, not taking appointments or anything. It's admin. And that was from working in the emergency room, all the stuff that was going on. And I said, you know what? Instead of hating Mondays, I would say I love Mondays. And I was like, when I have my own business, Mondays are going to be like my Fridays. And so Mondays are very laid back and so forth. Oh gosh, 2 minutes ago. And that's, yeah, guys, I may have to continue the story at another time. But I just do, I listen to the songs. I saturate the atmosphere with the music that's going to bless me and whatever, and the hands that I touch, the people that I touch. I already said that, Els Endeavors. There are quite a few of you here that really you can make a difference in the lives of people with coaching. For me, I'm a business coach, but what I'm going to tell you that comes in the most right now, for me, it's my life and career coaching that I started 12 years ago. Els Endeavors, there are many caregivers on YouTube. A few reach out to me. Yes. And also because people, they need that. You would be surprised how much that's needed. And you would have to do an assessment to see how can I support others. I had a client, a nurse, that became an advocate for people who weren't able to just really speak up for themselves, because she wanted to speak. The people she wanted to speak to really could not afford her. And I said, you can't run a business where you're not getting paid. So what we did, we created where she worked for high level, high ranking people who have their family members who need caregiving. So they got the money. It's like a Robin Hood thing, from the rich to the poor. I said, girl, let's take care of them rich people, these executives. They're so busy. I said, they're so busy, but they want to know what's going on with their parent, but they're on another side of the country. So we created something for her. And then she has her time, like a pro bono, where she can do the same thing for others who may not have that money. So that's being strategic. That's being intentional. That's understanding your audience. That's you working from your heart and understanding, like I said, that law, which is a powerful law of reciprocity. Do you need a certification for life coaching? It is not regulated by any board or anything like that. So not necessarily, but you can touch base with me and I could possibly support you and point you in the right direction, because some people feel more comfortable if they do that. There's certain little things you will need to know, the ifs, the what, and what not to do. But it's you possibly don't. But if you want to, I could point you in the direction for that if you want to do that. The other side of it that I teach is the business side, because you can be a life coach and all of that is good, but if you don't know how to strategically handle the business, then you will just be a life coach with certifications. But yes, if you feel more comfortable for that, because the certain little language, certain little things, you may want to do that. And it's so needed, because for me right now in this season, I'm using a lot of life coaching in my business coaching. It is needed. And then some coaches hire other coaches, because my expansion was to hire other coaches that will do their spiritual coach. Believe it or not, they're spiritual life coaches who are more of a Christian base. That's what I mean by spiritual. They're Christian based. One of my clients, she just handled nurses who are Christians, and that's just what she does. And she has a whole business. She's written books, and then now she branched off into her ministry for that. But it's something that's needed. Where we're going right now, guys, and I know some of you have to go because it's that time, but understand that she said, I understand helping people is a business too. Yes. Yes, Els. Yes. As long as you're open to it. Yes. Because I have people who say, I don't want to charge people. I've had clients who didn't want to charge people. And I said, well, how are you going to support them when they want more? I said, let's create more, but I don't want to charge them that money. I said, they'll just go elsewhere, but they're going to want it from you. And it so happened with one of my clients, that's what happened, because she didn't really need the money. She was retired, she did well, but now we have her going corporate with other stuff. But I said, there's going to be some people else that just may want to work with you. They just may want to work with you. And I'll say this, too many super talented people here in this platform don't know how to use it, because I'm telling you, it is a platform, but you give value. I come here, I give value, I shut off this computer, I go about my business. If somebody want to connect with me, you go in the comments, right? I'm not even selling anything. I'm at the point right now, my academy, I may have to do that, because people are always saying, how can I book you? How I want you to get what I'm saying. I want you to get me, because the closer you get to me, you're going to see what the investment is to work with me. Okay. In other words, so get it while you can. But if you're really serious, and I say this, and that's what's going to happen in business when they want more of you, Els Endeavor, because listen, when they want more of you, you have other people to pay, things to do while you're taking those phone calls. It costs, right? For you to do that. And there are people who understand investment. There are people who understand, like, if this is what I want, I will invest in it. And when you invest, you end up making more money because the light bulb comes on and you understand how all of this works. But guys, listen, I really enjoyed this. If this supported you, you can drop a 5 in the chat. For those who are no longer watching the dishes, we go until 11:05 based up on our minutes here. But if this really served you, Make sure post any time of the day. People will see you. Be intentional about your posting. Make sure you have a clean heart, clean spirit when you're doing it. Be intentional about it. Understand the law of reciprocity. You are blessing somebody with what you're doing. When you go on somebody's to watch their videos and their ads, that's you. It's almost like you giving them a super chat. It's almost like you really blessing them. If this has served you, just drop a 5 in the chat before we go. If this has served you, drop a 5. Let me know that this has truly served you. Gems, gems. Els Endeavor, thank you. I Cherish Church, thank you. Lushana, thank you. Everybody who came on. Grace and all the people and those who are watching and not saying anything. I see you. But thank you. We didn't get our thing, but let me go work on my videos. Until next time, everybody, thank you so much. It's been good. It's been great. Until next time, let's connect in the comments. See you.